everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Zosia, and in this video I'm going to show you an easy way to create abstract gradient shapes like these ones. I've tried a lot of different methods to make these, and this one I'm going to show you is definitely my favorite. If you want to use some of the shapes I've created, there's a link to download them for free in the description. So I've created a new Photoshop file that's 2000 by 2000. So first thing to do is create a new layer. You're going to want to create a black circle. I'm going to do it by just taking a black brush with 100% hardness. And then turn this circle into a smart object by right-clicking and convert to smart object. Now I want to distort this circle, and I'm going to use Liquify. So I'm going to go to Filter and Liquify. And I just want to slightly change the shape so it's not a perfect circle. So something like that is great. And because this is a smart object, we can go back and make edits to all of these filters that we're adding. Next, I'm going to add a blur. I'm going to go to Filter, Blur Gallery, and you can play around with all of these blurs. I like Iris Blur a lot. And I'm going to drag it to one side so it has an uneven blur. And just play around with the placements and the blur amount over here, so you get some sort of interesting asymmetrical blur. Okay, that's a good place to start. I'll press OK. And next, to add colors, I'm going to add a gradient map on top of this. So click down here, adjustment layer, and gradient map. And click into the gradient, and I've created a bunch of gradients down here. And you can just easily switch between your gradients. So I'm going to choose this one, but I want to reverse the order of this one, so I'm going to press OK and reverse. So the last layer I'm going to add is a noise layer. So I'm going to add a new layer and fill it with gray. Make sure it's 808080. Convert to smart object. Change the blend to overlay. And then go to filter, noise, add noise. And that looks like a good amount right there. If you place the noise layer on top of the gradient map, you'll see the noise everywhere. If you bring it below the gradient map, you'll only see it where the colors are changing. So I'm going to leave it like that. Now we have our 4 layers created. We can adjust the gradient map, the liquify, and the blur to create basically any shape we want. So I'm going to adjust the liquify by double-clicking right here and distort this even more. And then I'm going to adjust the blur by double-clicking on Blur Gallery. And I'm going to move this around just to see what other sorts of shapes I can create. And another blur I like to use within this gallery is the spin blur. So I'm going to turn off iris and turn on spin. And increase the blur. Cool, and then of course you can go into the gradient map and pick different colors. So yeah, you keep going in and adjusting these layers and filters. But all you need is a black circle with a liquify and a blur, and then a gradient map on top, and you can literally create any abstract shape you want, and it's so easy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make these abstract gradient shapes. Let me know what other techniques you'd like to learn in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.